Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Friday. Yeah. It
Yeah.
is it is not race day, but it is Friday still, so it's still something to be happy about. Um I know I love that music so much. Same man, same absolutely. I can't stop rocking out to it by the time it ends anyway, so I still need to keep drumming. Um we are here because we have some news of some good stuff that's happening at Fantasy Cares right now. You want to hold up a box, Scott? Let's just get right into it. Why? Oh. Now, what was? Oh, look at that. Me and Ben are twinning right now. A
You're more,
switch.
you're more excited about wearing the same shirt as someone than what Scott is holding in his hand.
I got excited. Yeah, it's true.
Here I
Um,
am driving.
So type switch in the chat.
no, 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 no.
What? That's not. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Bob was being a bad boy, so he got sent to his car.
Did you hear about this?
No.
Supposedly at some GameStops, they were stapling the receipts for pre-orders to the box, and it was getting all the way through to the Switch screen.
Oh wow.
Which I honestly don't remember how it was packaged, but I do feel like the Switch was kind of on top. And it makes sense, but I don't know if that was real or not or whatever. I honestly can't remember where it was when I opened mine. I like it though. Ooh.
Yeah, he got his own. But that's not what we're here. We're not here to talk about Scott's Switch. We're here to talk about a Switch that might be yours.
Might be yours. You. And you and you and you and you.
Should we tell? Oh.
No?
I was gonna say, should we tell him how many I was able to get my hands on?
Well, Bob is. I don't know what Bob is. Bob is like a super shopper. Bob, no matter where Bob goes, there's Switch 2s sitting around, and he just goes and buys 3 every single time.
So we have an extra one to give away this week.
We do. This is not our wonderful, excellent, great, superb, sensational, terrific, awesome, phenomenal, tremendous, outstanding, fabulous, super epic end of summer giveaway Switch 2. This is a new Switch 2. This is a second Switch 2. This is every purchase at fantasycares.org/shop between today and midnight Thursday, 6/12/25, you get a free entry to win a Switch 2. That means go to fantasycares.org/shop or shopfantasycares.com. And when you go and you buy anything, you get a free entry to win a Switch 2 that we will be drawing next Friday on race day.
Shop at the shop.
Shop at the shop, everybody. So, and just in case you went and you bought something this morning already, you're entered.
You're entered. Yep, because it happened on 6/6.
So it's everyone from midnight 12:01 this morning. That's a good question. Brad asking if NHL will be out before 6/12.
All right. So what I'm gonna do for everyone is I am gonna not hold back the NHL until they're all finished. I will get them in there as they are ready. So we will not have a release video for the NHL. I will just start loading them in. So if your lucky team gets in before that, then I guess that good luck for you. If not, we're gonna try. We are gonna try.
Maybe we try and load in some hoodies or hats.
I ran some hats to add to the store. I wanted to do a test run, and I'm going to add some of those in as well.
Oh yeah, you got to check the FC email by the way.
I already approved them all.
Okay, perfect. Like, I feel like we don't need us on the screen. We just need to leave this photo up on the screen the entire time, because that's really what it's all about right now.
I feel like that's fair.
I mean,
Is that QR code safe to scan?
I think people should be going to get their bathing suit, is what I think.
That too. No, Anne, it is per purchase, not per item in your purchase.
Yep. Oh, wow. I mean, shit. Yeah. I want to so bad, but I don't know if we can.
I don't know what you're talking about. I lost track of everything. Just
Yeah, I don't know about what's
Anne asked if she bought 2 shirts, does she get 2 entries? But the pro, I do understand that it's double the shipping.
But is that a yes?
I'll find a way.
we have to find out.
Yeah, we'll find a way.
Well, I think we have to look into it. I think we have to figure out if that's allowed.
Yeah, we have to figure out if that's legal.
Yes. That is the way. That is the right way to put it. We have to figure out if we can legally do that.
Right. if legally we can do it, then we will do it. That will be my mission, and to find that out before 6 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, that's why so many of the things we do are we only let you be in, only one team in the mirror leagues, or like one team in this, one entry in this. That's why we do that so often. We will look into it.
By
Luke,
6 p.m. Pacific time.
Luke, this is not something we can do just because of the way the shop we use works. Like, you make an order, it just goes right into production. But the Sabres, I believe, are one of the logos that are ready.
The Sabres is ready, so that will be in the shop shortly. When I can get home.
You are one of the lucky people that that shirt will be ready for you.
I mean, I don't know if I can.
I mean, we do have a couple of soccer ones ready. Did we make?
I actually will leave this one up. I'll leave that up so that people watching or scrolling down X or whatever see it. So
Yeah, seriously, leave that up. They don't need to see our faces.
they don't need to see us.
I think Bob will just load everything he has at this point, just to try and give you as many things to buy.
I want to get them out. I think we have the Florida Panthers. We have an amazing Pittsburgh Penguins one.
Yes, I remember the Rangers, the Kings.
Yeah, we have the Bruins. We have the Senators.
Yes.
We have the Utah Utes. No, Utah, whoever they are now.
Mammoth.
We have North Stars, the Minnesota North Stars. We have quite a few. We are not far away from finishing them off. I know we have Chicago.
Oh yeah, Steven did Chicago nice and early.
Mm-hmm.
College shirts. Right now they're still working on the NHL. College, I believe, is next on the list. If they even can.
College is tough. I mean, we've got so many colleges.
Yeah.
I do have the SEC logo, and we can make it into the different colors of your favorite SEC team, because that's how the SEC does it. But there are a couple that we might be able to throw in there that are ready.
Oh, Scamper's giving us a hint. Yes, there's a new Mighty Ducks shirt as well.
Yes, there is the newer version. It's sleek too. Those are sleek.
Just in case you are now just signing on to the stream, you could look at the screen to see what's going on, but I'll just say it anyway. Every purchase at fantasycares.org/shop or shopfantasycares.com between today and midnight on 6/12, which is Thursday, you get a free entry to win a Switch 2 that we'll be giving away on next Friday on race day. So all you got to do is buy anything, any shirt, any hat, any backpack, any shorts, anything on the shop. That purchase gives you an entry to win a Switch 2.
And you know what? As long as if they have an account, if they make an account with the shop, that could be worth another entry.
Is that something we can track?
That's something I can track. If they have a login, then we can throw in another entry.
Mel is asking for women's shorts.
Okay.
Yeah. There are buy and sell you saying hats. Did someone say hats? There are maybe 2 or 3 hats in there now. There's going to be a few more. Those, again, the logos are so complicated and the print area is not that big on the hats. So they need to be tested. We don't want to sell bad things. So we're trying to make sure the logos work before we send them out, before we put them in the store for someone to buy, and then they get it and it's like, oh, this is crappy. Corbin asking, what if they already have a login?
Then you get an entry. I'll just pull I'm gonna pull everyone that has a login, and they're gonna get an entry.
All right, there you go. Do we have anything else to talk about while we're here?
Well, since we're on the discussing of switching, Scott.
I don't think you picked up that transition.
No, I did. I'm frustrated with the whole situation at this point. I put out this morning that even in the invites, I had removed 3RR from the list of settings. Not necessarily because I was absolutely removing it, but because it was likely or probable that I removed that. I removed the amount of rounds, which I kept the same. But when I mentioned it on the show, talking about the Ultraflex, I mentioned how I almost went to 20. I've been debating 20 for a while instead of 22. And waivers aren't on there this year in the invite because those have to change. We had an issue with Christmas Day games last year where we had to manually change the waiver run for all the teams in the finals, which, was X amount of leagues. It wasn't a big deal. There's only 50 teams in the final. So we got it done, but we had to manually do it. So those 3 things I knew were likely to, or at least at minimum potentially changing. So I purposely did not put them in the invite. And a lot of people apparently assumed that it would most definitely, no matter what, be 3RR, despite it not being in there. And I kind of get that. But I feel like regardless, I have to figure it out. People are wanting me to say right now, but I'm leaning a certain way. I told Russ which way that was before the show, and I don't know that he agreed with me. But I'm going to go to my son's baseball game, and then I'm probably just going to post it on Twitter. I don't think I'm going to go live. I'm just going to post it on Twitter and walk away tonight at some point, because we need the people who build the leagues for SFB to get going, and they can't get going with, right now the templates are set up with no 3RR. But I gotta put it out there tonight and just move on. So it's dumb because it was a funny thing. Like, I was having fun playing, being like, oh, is there or isn't there, and I didn't expect the reaction at all. I didn't expect it to actually be legitimate people upset and people being people giving like, I made my selection, this isn't fair, stuff like that, we're getting screwed. I'm like, that is really a lot harsher than it should be on this.
Yes. I mean, this is for charity. I mean, and I'm pretty sure the people in the chat right now wouldn't care either way which way it goes.
Chat crew wouldn't care. They're supportive and awesome and incredible.
And sometimes people forget that this is for fun. We're playing a fake game to raise money for children or organizations. Like,
yeah,
this is not that. There's no reason for blowback on that.
Yeah. I just didn't expect it to turn into what it was. I thought we were having a fun thing. Like I was having a fun, jokey, will they or won't they kind of thing, and apparently it got serious for some folks out there. I think that's cooled now though. Over the last day and a half, I think it went from serious upset to I think they've talked themselves into understanding.
Realized how silly they were being.
Yeah. This would be a nightmare. It's funny though.
I mean, we might be doing that in Boston.
Yeah, the live drafts, the live organizer can set the order however they want to.
You should do real 100-yard dashes.
But I will say that is.
I don't know if you want to see the people at Boston doing a 100-yard real dash. I mean, we are going to have the stadium right there. We're going to be able to walk through the tunnel and, we can go onto Patriot Field and run the 100-yard dash. And those that don't get arrested can still draft.
There you go.
Yeah, I will say it's a lot of extra work for the live organizer going in there and redoing the draft order of all of them if they really want to, because they have to redo the draft order in Sleeper and they have to do it on our back end, on the back end of SFB. Like they have to do it in both places if they do something.
So somebody would need to have access. Huh?
You have access, whether you go to that area or not. You do have access.
Just don't tell Cooper that I do.
This is actually a kind of fun way to do it. Honestly, I may go live if I decide to do that. But let me go to my son's baseball game and enjoy.
Why don't we have a Mario Kart race for it?
I know it's not on.
We could do a Mario Kart race for it.
I know it's not Switch 2 because I don't have one yet. But yesterday, my son goes, "Hey, Dad, you want to play some Mario Kart?" I'm like, "Are you sure you want to play some Mario Kart?"
Yep.
It's been a while. I still crushed them.
The new Mario Kart's pretty awesome. It's pretty fun.
I look forward to it.
Yeah. Yeah. This is also a very common thing, but. The weird thing is, if I flip a coin, I know what the answer is as it's in the air. It doesn't have to do with my feelings of what it should be. It has to do with what makes the experience happiest for most. Like, and that's a problem I have, is trying to make as many people happy as I can. But really, that's what's weighing on me, is that there is one side of that coin where more people are happy and move on. There's another side where more people are upset and they'll deal with it, but more people are happy and everybody's just fine with one of the sides of the coin. So, yeah. Russ, did you give it away somehow?
I didn't think I did.
But yeah, I'm leaning. Yeah, I don't know. I'll post it tonight. I'll either go live or I will. I'll just tweet it and walk away and hang out with my wife and have a dram of whiskey.
Have a barrel of whiskey? Is that what you just said?
A Stein. I'll get out the Stein.
Maybe we'll go live later on once I get the rest of the shirts that I have preloaded into the shop too.
Oh yeah. You can show some. Yeah, we could. Yeah, later tonight before it's hanging out with the family and wife time. Yeah, you could show some stuff that new stuff you put in the shop, and I can be like, all right, this is it, and we're moving on.
Yeah. But I think we gave them enough for right now.
Yeah,
they can go peruse the shop. If you have your login, you can keep a cart going.
All right, and just to remind everyone why we're talking about putting stuff in the shop, because every purchase you make at fantasycares.org/shop or shopfantasycares.com between today and midnight on Thursday, June 12th, you get a free entry to win a Nintendo Switch 2 that, I mean, I was going to tell Scott to hold up the box, but you can't see it anyway because we have the logo sitting up there. So yeah, shopfantasycares.com, fantasycares.org/shop. Go buy some stuff. Bob is going to be uploading a bunch of new stuff.
Yep. And make that login, make a login, because that's free. That's a free entry to just make a login on the shop.
International's okay, right? There's no reason we can't, right?
Nope.
Yep, international can in fact win. We will ship it.
Oh geez, the shipping cost, the customs on all that. We're putting Bob to work.
I mean, at that point, I might find one that I can ship to him locally.
Yeah.
And then we'll have another one to give away.
Yay!
All right, that sounds like enough for today. Until later today, anyway.
Until later today, when we
For
will
now.
likely come back live again.
And I can get back in my desk.
We'll see if you're allowed yet.
All right, I have a package on my
That's exciting.
doorstep. We're gonna go see what that is.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for taking some time out of your Friday. I hope you go right now to shopfantasycares.com or fantasycares.org/shop and get shopping. Even though Bob will be entering some new stuff once he's allowed back to exist.
They can start building their cart.
Create your account now, and then start filling your cart and get ready to add a few more things before you check out. But thank you for taking some time out of your Friday. We appreciate you as always. Maybe see you later. If not, see you definitely Monday. I'm sure we're just going to go live every day to remind everyone that this exists. So bye.